Yo, what up guys? Beezy here, and we're back with another video. This is gonna be part 2 of our how to start a brand for absolutely $0. Times are tough, life is short, and you gotta hustle. You gotta get your clothes out there. This episode is all about your logo. A lot of people overlook this, and it's easily the second most important aspect of running a brand. You want to do something that, 1, has a purpose, 2, ties in with your name, 3, is nice to look at, like the art is on point, and 4, don't do something generic. Whether it's the typeface you're using, the design of it, the iconography of it, stay away from skulls, stay away from anything super generic. Your logo is going to be the first thing somebody sees about your brand. That logo literally has to punch them in their soul. You want them to walk past your shirt and remember it forever. So when they're 2 months down the line and your brand starts picking up steam, you want them to look at that logo and be like, damn, what is this cardinal on top of this diamond? What is this? Is this some kind of clothing company? What is this? I gotta find out, because that logo is dope. Where do I find out more information? That's what you want people to do. You have to leave them with something, a lasting impression. Think about Nike's logo. Every time you see that swoosh, you instantly think of athleticism, you think of running, you think of a healthy, active lifestyle. That Nike swoosh. Nike could literally get rid of the word Nike and just put that on everything, and you would know exactly what it was. It takes years and years of hard work before people looking at your icon and say, oh, I know exactly that's exactly Epyon Royal without a doubt. That's why it has to stand out. It has to be something that people see it and they're like, that's it, that's what it is. Our logo is pretty cool because it's a cardinal on top of a diamond, and you just don't really see that very much. You have diamonds on brands logos, you have birds on brand logos, but you don't have any other brands where you take that bird and put it on top. Now it's a completely different icon. It's a completely different thing that people say, why is that bird on that diamond? Why is it a cardinal? Who did this? And that's really what you want to capture. You want to capture that inquisitive aspect of the human mind. You want people to say, what is this and why should I be a part of it? Like, it's got my attention, I gotta learn more. Because let's face it, there are a lot of brands out there that have awful logos and they don't really sell clothes. I'm sure having an anchor as your logo, that's cool, but it's generic. A skull, yeah, it's edgy, but it's generic. You just don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be those people with those generic logos not selling clothes. They could be good quality clothes. They could be have a really cool name. But if the logo is doo-doo, your brand is doo-doo. Okay, so you got your name, you got your logo. Guess what? In my opinion, you're gonna need 3 different logos. Now, before you start panicking, let me explain. You are going to need your basic text logo. So when people see your little icon, they can read, oh, you got a swoosh? Your name is Nike. Or, okay, I see that bird and diamond, but what is that? Oh, Epyon Royal. Okay, what does Epyon Royal mean? Oh my god, mind blown. So that's what you want. You want people to say, what is that cardinal on top of that diamond? Epyon Royal. And if you don't have your text logo, they're not gonna know. And you can't have your beautiful bird and diamond logo with a logo that doesn't have a nice typeface that looks good. This logo, this text logo, has to be just as dope as your artistic logo. You can read it easily. It's got a very awesome typeface. The E is going backwards, has a lot to do with our name, has a lot to do with our mantra, what we believe in. An example of your artistic logo. Right here, our bird and diamond logo. It's big, it's bold, it's a cardinal on top of a diamond. Nobody's ever done something like this. This stands out. This is what gets people's attention. It says, who is that? What is that? Why is the bird on a diamond? What is the purpose? It makes people want to look into your company and learn more about you. Last but certainly not least is your icon logo. I call this an icon logo because it's simple. It's E and it's R. It's a little tiny thing that you can stamp on everything, and it just reinforces who are you. We're Epyon Royal. We're the cardinal on a diamond. We're ER. People aren't just gonna call your brand by the actual name, Epyon Royal LLC. They're gonna come up with their own little abbreviations, their own little nicknames. So ER, it's smooth, it's sophisticated, it looks amazing. It just goes on anything. You can make this big, and you can make this 8 stories, and it will still look amazing. And that's the difference between your icon logo and your artistic logo. Our cardinal on the diamond, it looks good huge, it looks good average size, but when you make it very, very small, it loses its definition. You start losing lines of detail. It's harder to distinguish what it is. But when you have an icon logo and you shrink it down to this size, you can still read it easily. Your text logo, it kind of has to be the same where you can shrink it down and make it big, but even text, when you make it this small to go on the bottom of a flyer or to go on the bottom of your tags, you're not gonna have that same definition. But when you have an icon, something that you can stamp on stuff, it becomes that much easier to understand. Think about like DC has their little DC logo. Monster has their little 3 slash marks. They don't always write the word monster on stuff. Sometimes they just use the slash marks, but you still know what it is. You can still identify that product. And essentially, that's what you want. You want people, no matter if you got the big logo, you got the words, or you got your icon logo, you want people to say, oh, that's puke face zombie clothing. Whatever you end up calling it, that's not up to me. Whatever you end up calling your brand, that's what you want. You want people to say, that's Epyon Royal. Without a doubt, I know exactly what brand that is.